All right, hello. Trying out this live streaming while I work. And let's see if I can get some stuff done. Yeah, okay. I'm going to use spaces. I'll scroll back and forth between my work and the screen. I'm curious if I can share my screen if Notion will show up or if I will crash anything. We'll find out. Let me get to the right section first. Okay, it's running both. Okay. Well, let's try this. Yeah, I'm going to bring this over to the other screen. Okay. Cool. Now let's share screen. Window. So it's going to share Notion. Okay. It looks kind of choppy, but my computer hasn't crashed yet. I guess I'll review this later and see if the sound actually works or whatnot. Let's see, I recorded a video on this earlier. My phone. Thinking back through periods of my life, and even recently, I feel like a speedboat without a rudder. Okay. Curious how all the settings are, if everything's going good. I'll find out. So I will share what is this. So I have Focus Habits group coaching, and every day I'm posting videos for people that are potentially remote workers and they maybe have ADHD or they just struggle with focus and they want to tap into their focus and flow and yeah, just be able to get work done and not be so distracted despite living in a world that is just full of distractions. And so I've been coaching people with ADHD for the last 2 years and decided to transition from one-on-one coaching to group coaching using asynchronous program. And it's kind of like Slack, but with video messaging where I can send a group. So I'm also a freelancer and I did my freelance work this morning. And I've got some babysitting for my baby so I can have just focused, locked in time. So, yeah. I guess I can just talk through what this is now because that will help me. So, the 516 goals are 5-year, 1-year, and 6-month goals. I'm going to set this down here. So, this is an exercise that I did a couple of years ago, and I'm just kind of top of mind. What is a 5-year goal? What's a 1-year goal? And what's a 6-month goal? And then I pick one of those and I write out 20 solutions to actually making one of those goals happen. And it's like, if quite a few times, that would get me closer to the goal. That would get me closer to, 5 years from now, or even 1 year from now, I might have a book ready. Probably not within 6 months. So let's do writing a book 5 years from now, or having a book finished 5 years from now. What else would I need to do? I might take a couple weeks and contact some book editors or some publishers and write to them. I might devote some time to content editing. Period of time, I might go through and do edits. I might do an hour of editing every day. So what are some other things that I could do every day? I could research other writers. I could read how other writers have done stuff, like Stephen Covey. No, not Stephen Covey. He wrote It. I can't think of his name right now. Stephen. Just a blank. Okay, ChatGPT. New chat. A book on writing. Stephen King on Writing by Stephen King. I always say thank you to AI so I could read that book. I could read other books. I could research other writing. So that's a way to distill down these big goals and dreams. Oh, I want to own a house. And then the next day, oh, I want to travel the world. And those dreams felt conflicting. Like, oh, 5 years from now, which one am I going to do? Am I going to own a house or am I going to travel the world? I can't do both. Coming up, I was able to refine them more and realize, oh, I don't necessarily want to travel the world like a vagabond. And I want to go travel a little bit. I might do that for a week or I might do that for 2 weeks, but I don't need to just not have a job, save up tons of money, become rich, and then just travel for a long duration. So I could have the goal of owning a house and have the goal of traveling, but doing that on vacations, and those two actually align. But with ADHD, because Dr. Russell Barkley calls it the mind's eye, my internal voice and the ability to think through all of that is impaired. My short-term memory is impaired. And so that was really challenging to try and work through all of that in my head. But by putting it down on paper and externalizing that information, it helped me to realize what my goals are and that they aren't necessarily in conflict. So now I need to put that into this document. I don't know how to say that. I can't go after all of my goals, but and they were other kind of. Thanks for letting me talk through all of that, because now that I've put that, externalized them, talking through it, I can distill down more of what I'm trying to say, because I've said it poorly the first time with you, and now I will do it once this way. And I like to record what I am doing. She'd normally be home by now. And then see, oh, okay, I want to get rid of that part. Or, oh, I actually want to say it this way. There we go. Now I've got the time frame in there without belaboring the point, beating the dead horse. Or if it fits any of the other, or if it fits, if they fit any of the other SMART goal criteria. SMART goal. Okay. I want a good metaphor for this. I want to step into the skin of my future self and think about what it took to get there. Maybe that's too much. I literally imagine myself at the end. Work back. Like what? From the end. Rewind. Sure. I literally imagine myself at the end and work backwards, like watching a movie from the end on rewind. And hitting rewind, which movies used to actually wind, which is why it's rewind. Yeah. Oh, you people not as old as me. Whippersnappers. Do I go into why yet? No, I think I still illustrate. Write a book. What's the opposite of writing a book? Portia, the dog. What's the opposite? I'll show you what she's doing. What's the opposite, huh? You don't know? She doesn't know. This is actually helpful, talking to you instead of just talking out loud to my computer, because I know that you're listening or someone is listening now or in the future versus just talking out loud. I don't know. I would just feel weird. Writing a book. That's some hot chocolate. Writing a book is very sedentary Alone activity. Like becoming an outdoorsman. Outdoor adventures. Okay. That's fine. We'll come back to that if I don't like it. Take writing a book. Is it still? Yeah, it's still pretty jittery. Let's do 10. Three more. Come on, brain. 3 more. What are things I could do? To write. To have a published book. I don't know how to spell. NaNoWriMo. If you know it, you know it. If you know, you know. IKY. I think that's is that November? Let's just put that. 10. Last idea. Come on, brain. Great. Yeah, there's something I want to suss that out more. There's point out some of the that sounds too business like. Some goals sound great at first, but once you get into the nitty gritty of them, it becomes clear that the hard work and effort needed to accomplish them may not actually be worth doing to get to the desired end result. It's like too many, like the desired end results, like, but that's okay. So that's where I will just record the video, just say that, and then mull over how to say that more better. Yes, now we can get to the end result. Okay, I'm almost ready to record, but I'm going to leave this live stream and check back on it to see how it was. Looking at the video right now, I see that it looks pretty jagged, and I'm curious on the audio quality. But first try, we'll just see how this worked. Thanks for joining.